The year's 2006. You've spent the last 10 hours playing World of Warcraft and listening to the radio to hear those great 2006 hits. Like Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, because let's be honest, look at you, you know how to play to your strengths. Suddenly, your mom bursts through the door and tells you need to go outside for once. You begrudgingly agree, and the two of you make your way to Best Buy. You walk through the aisles of the complex, and then you spot it. Or it looked like this. Both of these books were godsends back in classic WoW, in a time where the best information you could get was some random forum thread or a vague thoughtbot comment. These 392 pages were sent from heaven above. These books are jam-packed with everything, from the basics of the game, to the first starting zone you experience, to super in-depth information about class trees and What the hell was that? Alright, let's just get back to the video. To see the depth these books really offer, check out these class intros. A simple intro about the classes given, lore, what professions to pick, and roles they can play, and all of their abilities. By this point, you don't even need my videos. Just throw them in the garbage. They're useless. Just get them out of here. Goodbye. I will say though, these books go into specs for each class, but they don't really tell you the hard truth. For example, when they go over the balanced druid, they don't really go over how they might be lacking in the DPS department. Same goes for when they talk about their roles for classes and raids as well. The guide never mentions how paladins may have a very tough time taking on 40-mans, and the only reason why I bring this up is because there's probably many starry-eyed players hoping to tank Molten Core, only to have their paladin dreams dashed before their eyes. Speaking of raids, we also get a section going over every single dungeon and raid, their level brackets, and what to expect going into them. I found myself thumbing through this section every so often to see what dungeons I had stored at my level. Alright, seriously, what's going on here? Oh my god. Okay, let's just get back to the video. In the PvP section of the book, it goes over the general tips and tricks, but my favorite part in this section is it pretty much telling you that ganking, camping, and spamming emotes is okay and will get you banned, but everyone will think that you are a total douchebag. We also have a section where you can pick your race. Now this goes over the usual things like your racial traits, some of the lore, and some of the languages they can speak, but one thing that I didn't expect going into this is there's role-playing tips, which is pretty neat. You can put on your robe and wizard's hat and get on out there in the world. Oh, but it doesn't stop there either. How about pages upon pages of every single quest in the game, where they start and what rewards you can get. We also have a section that goes over every single rare, epic, and legendary item in the game, as well as where they drop from. But my favorite part of this book is probably the first couple of pages. Some of the first information this book hits you with is something that's very important to Vanilla WoW, and that's interacting with other players. Only in this version of the game will there be such a heavy-handed push to join up with people while exploring the world, so this section basically goes over the culture and etiquette you'll find in your time in Azeroth. It mentions things like buffing strangers, competing for quest mobs, and world PvP. This section just reminded me that, yeah, Vanilla WoW is great, but what's even greater is some of the friends you can meet along the way. Oh, isn't that nice? But it does mention to take breaks often, and I'm not a bitch, so I'm just gonna ignore that. And you know what? Let's just get out the scissors here. And you know what? So that's the WoW Bible. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I totally recommend grabbing this book to itch that vanilla scratch because it's super Okay, I've had enough. What is this? What's going on?
Cookies and cream is actually my all-time favorite dessert.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your favorite flavor is vanilla. And I'm not gonna tell you anything about your favorite flavor, and who knows, maybe I'll even add sprinkles to it.
Wow, well that was a video. I just want to say thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see interesting content similar to this. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for the support.